Hey, welcome to World Entertainment, and here's some sequel news I wasn't expecting, and I'm sure you're not expecting, but it looks like there could possibly be a Bill and Ted 4. That's right, 4. And we're going to have a look because Alex Winter has provided an update on the possibility of us getting a Bill and Ted Part 4. So let's have a look at this. Bill and Ted star Alex Winter provides an update on the potential Bill and Ted 4. After first giving life to the titular characters in 1989, Winter and co-star Keanu Reeves returned for 2 sequels, the most recent of which was released in 2020. The Bill and Ted Face the Music ending was initially thought to serve as the conclusion to the franchise, but Winter has since been open about the possibility of another excellent adventure. Now, during a recent interview on the Sarah O'Connell show, Winter shares a promising update regarding Bill and Ted 4. And he said this: "We're tinkering with a fourth movie idea that all of us like, and the guys are going to write. So we'll see. It takes us time to get these things going, and we never want to do them unless they're great. They feel the same way. It has to be right. We love the Bill and Ted movies because they're oddball, and they're not typical mainstream films. They've never been cash grab movies. No one has gotten rich off Bill and Ted series. We really do make them sincerely from a place of love and interest. There's a really good idea that the writers came up with for a fourth. That's kind of obvious. I don't want to give it away. I can't give it away because I'd be drawn and quartered. But it is a really great idea. Kind of an obvious idea. It will get written, and we'll see if we can actually get it made. It may be a little while." So there you have it, that they are in fact going to start writing a Bill and Ted 4. It's not just like he's saying, "Oh, we're tinkering with ideas, we're messing around, we're in discussions," and he's saying flat out, "Oh no, the guys are going to start writing it. Like, we've tinkered with the ideas, now the guys are going to put pen to paper and actually write a script, or at least a draft for the idea. And then of course, once that happens, they'll tinker with it more to get it right, to get it what they want it to be, what they need it to be. And it could be very interesting, and to see where Keanu Reeves went. Like, when you see him in the original 2 movies, Excellent Adventures and Bogus Journey, and then you compare him to John Wick, it's like apples and oranges. And then when you hear he was coming back to that character, you're like, there's no way, just no way he's doing that. And then not just does he come back, he shaved the beard and everything. You're like, oh man. And then they got the character of Death back and stuff. And the Bill and Ted movies are great fun. Highly recommend watching the original 2. And then of course check out Face the Music. Face the Music was quite funny as well. It's not as strong as the original 2, but it's still got a good kick to it, It's fun. It's just dumb fun, really, as they highlight their oddball. So the idea of a fourth one, yeah, I'd definitely be up to see a fourth one. Like, they're harmless movies, really. There's no agenda-driven crap in them. There's no political messaging in them. There's no massive visuals in them and explosions and action and stuff like that. They're just these 2 dumbasses basically going around causing havoc for themselves mainly, and just having to try and fix it. And when you realize how simple the stories are, like Face the Music was basically, oh, you guys at the end of the second film were meant to come up with the best song in the world, Tenacious D vibes. That's probably where Tenacious D got the idea. And it was going to unite the world and save it. And then you find out in Face the Music, they never bothered getting around to writing it. And that's what they ended up having to do, is like, you have to come up with writing it. Same way the first movie, they're going around history taking basically kidnapping all these historical figures because they have a history test coming up, and the girlfriends will break up with them if they don't pass the tests. They were just such simple, fun movies. So I'd definitely be up for a fourth one, especially if Winters and Reeves come back, which they'd have to. It's not Bill and Ted without Bill and Ted. So I thought that would be a little interesting scoop for y'all. You may have seen it, you may not have, you know about it now. So with that, I'll leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.